That is good, legends. Just wait for my laptop to catch up. There we go. Good, legends. Just wait. Mute myself. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy long weekend to everybody. I hope everyone at the Rendezvous, or who's at is or was at Donkey Fest, had a fantastic or is having a fantastic weekend. Gavin Duffel's in the house. Silas here. Dina, welcome. Like it, hello. On my phone, awesome. Glad you can make it. Andrew's here and Julia. Florida Storm Chasing, Curtis Gissinger. Digging it, Rob. Welcome. Good to see you, brother. The real Mr. Hogan's in the house. Good to see you, Mr. Hogan. Yeah. Triple A, my boy Triple A's in the house. Good to see you as well, my friend. Rum Barbecue's in the house. Sile, I think I already said hi, but hello again. Yeah. Fran is in the house. Good to see you. I'm sure Dan will be wandering in shortly, right behind. Steven Stark is in the house. Good to see you, Steven. Yeah. So hope everyone had a fantastic week since I saw you last. Kind of a crazy week here. Spring decided it wanted to happen here this week, so everything is turning green. The grass just got cut today. I'm going to be out in the woods some more this week, harvesting wild garlic and ramps. They're in like crazy, but I got to get them before about a week from now. They turn kind of woody and they're no good anymore. So I'll be harvesting a bunch of those and doing some pickling. Very excited. Got my mason jars in today. Yeah, it's funny, you get older and things like mason jars are exciting now. But yeah, Adventure Prospecting's in the house. Good to see you. Oh man, that sucks, Dina. Sorry to hear. That powerful sucks. Especially when you look forward to an event, but you'll have Fall Rendezvous right in your backyard at Coos. I mean, I don't lie, I like the Wham, I like New Hampshire, I like Twin Rivers, but Coos Canyon is, I'll give it the heads up, the one step up anyways. Miss Independent's in the house. Speaking of Miss Independent, the weekly weigh-in came in at 0.271. We had an amazing week last week. The winner, the closest, was Miss Independent with 0.257, so only off by what? 0.14. 0.14 off, which is not a lot in the big scheme of things. So congratulations, Miss Independent. That's 5 more entries for you. Yeah, you know what though, Fran? Like, here's the deal. I get it. I mean, I'm kind of a sociable guy, but I'm kind of not a sociable guy. Like for me to go down to visit you guys, for example, in Maine, as much as I like the idea of the rendezvous and being able to see everybody, I miss the prospecting, right? The rendezvous has everything except the prospecting. Like, you get to spend so little time in the river over the weekend if you want to attend the festivities. So nice. Those are going to be awesome, I bet, AAA. Never seen Steven's Sun Catchers, but I've seen all his other work, and he doesn't make junk, so that's going to be awesome. Bill Snodgrass is in the house. Good to see you, Bill. Yeah. An extroverted introvert. It's again, it's not that I don't want to meet all the people and like see the hip bees again, and you know, I'd rather what I'd like to do maybe one of these years is go down there in the early fall, like just at the end of the season. Just tell all you guys, hey, I'm coming down. Why don't you guys meet me at Rosie's, and you know, maybe we all spend the day out chilling and relaxing on the river together, and then go back and have a bonfire or something, right? Instead of the whole, you know, like the whole rendezvous aspect of things, which is, I mean, again, it's fun, but I go to dig. I like prospecting. Those left behind is in the house. Good to see you. Let me switch my chat. I'm on top chat. There we go. All right. Did NPP sneak in and I missed her? Anyway, then I see people, some more folks along the way. I will say hi. So yes, we are in week, what is it now? Week 3 of Subscriber Appreciation Month. So any entries purchased or won, including the ones that Miss Independent just won, go into 2 draws, and we'll be doing a smaller draw. 2 bags of pay dirt and a survival kit / knife at the end of the month, and then these entries go again for the big drawing, just so you guys are aware. Mrs. Scooter's in the house, Melissa. Good to see you, Melissa. Melissa coming in as you know, the dab on them haters. Good to see you, Melissa. All right, so let's get the party started. What time we got? 3:37. BK Gold, Brian on the Twin, welcome in, man. We're making some pay dirt bags. Tyler, if you're a friend of anything's, you're a friend of mine, my friend. Let me get you a wrench so you can connect around. I do have managing mods, so don't worry about moderating anything. It's just so you can meet and greet other channels. Yeah. Anyfin told you to come here? Am I getting a small Anyfin raid? Yeah, Bob's a legend. Good friend of mine. Has been for a couple of years, actually. Well, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. Catch me in the morning. Good to see you, brother. All right, legends. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Bob's a great guy, Gavin, absolutely. Scooter Fishing is in the house. Mary's in the house. Good to see you, Mary. Yeah. Kristen Way, welcome in. GGGG yourself, I guess. There we go. There's Dan, typing with his one good arm. His friend smashes the other one. Good to see you, buddy. Katri, you're a woman? Okay, well, I didn't know. I should not have assumed your gender. It is 2026 after all. Well, welcome in, young lady. Yeah, and you've been here a while, so I should probably know that. Just never came up, right? Mr. Meanleaf is in the house. Good to see you, man. All right, legends, that number was 14. The closest, Scooter. Congratulations, Scooter gets an entry. The 2 upcoming draws. Oh, don't worry, catch me. And now I know, right? Same as Jeffrey Button. I got to keep trying to train myself to call him Jeff. Even though his screen name says Jeffrey, but yeah. Congratulations, Scooter. Had the funniest experience this morning. I went into town, so like I'll go and I'll buy my beer and some stuff like that for a couple of weeks, right? Because it's half an hour for me to drive to the nearest town and get supplies and things, right? And gas up the truck and all that stuff, right? So normally, obviously, like anybody else that buys their beer, I buy it by the case of 24. Well, they had this deal for PBR where if you bought a 6-pack, it has I'll show you guys later. It has a PBR has come out with a hard iced tea, right? So if you buy a 6-pack, they've got a free PBR hard iced tea glued to the side of the pack, right? So instead of buying like 4 cases of beer like I normally buy, I bought 16 6-packs of beer just so you get 16 free iced teas. So hopefully they're good, but oh my God, the cashier was not happy with me. Yeah, I can't get everything delivered out here, Brian, unfortunately. But yeah, I couldn't I'm like, well, I could buy 4 cases of beer, or for the same price, I could buy 16 6-packs and get 16 free iced teas, right? So it was a little shitty loading it in the truck and everything, but we got the job done. Hey, there's Hillbilly. Welcome in. I know you had peeked in earlier. Crash. That's about right. I like PBR. I actually really enjoy PBR. Bush as well, but. Is it similar, Tyler? Awesome. Love from India. Well, love for Canada right back at you, buddy. All right. Yeah, exactly. Casey. Sile's wearing PBR pants. There you go. All right, guys, let's do another entry. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Pasta for dinner. Yeah, it's warm here, actually. I can have ammo delivered. I actually can have ammo delivered. But I reload, so I actually just get the components delivered. Well, except for 22 and 9mm. Those I just buy. It's not worth the hassle. So, Ad Gamers 43. Right now, we're giving away entries to some upcoming drawings that we do. And shortly, we are going to be sluicing through some dirt and panning it to find some faster gold. It's kind of what we do around here. California Adventures. Who's California Adventures? There's a California Adventures that came in. Well, welcome in. I'm glad, Tyler. And we do, I'll send in the gold coins. We also do live fishing. I'm hoping to be out live fishing, not this week coming. This week I'm going to be out prospecting and harvesting garlic. And then next week I'm hoping to be out live northern pike fishing. 5 for chat from Scooter and 5 from Scooter. We can actually do that, Scoot, you legend. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you out fishing in a while, buddy. I saw Melissa at the flea market the other day, but Tyler, that would be a Canadian accent, sir. People start calling me a wise man. Autism Mary is going to chirp in and make sure that everyone knows otherwise. All right, guys, that number was 21. Congrats, Mr. Hogan and Bill Snodgrass. All right, so now we got 5 entries donated by the legend, Mr. Scooter himself. There we go, there's Mary. Right on, Curtis. Birthday bash for Curtis. Make sure, Curtis, stick around. If you want that, if you're going to do your birthday bash, second half of the show, we can pin that up for you, buddy. All right. Hey, Paul, PA Outdoors couple, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, courtesy of Scooter the Legend, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Dirty Strawberries in the house. Good to see you. Hope things are good. Where are my drumsticks? They're actually upstairs in the office. Why, were you thinking I was going to put the horse head on? Yeah, we can smash the bubble gun for Hogan. Shots on your win, brother. Let's see who had 17. There we go. Nick Molnar, welcome in, brother. All right, so for 5 entries, courtesy of Scooter, number was 17. Welcome to the channel, Tyler. Congrats. 5 entries for you, brother. So, Tyler, we do gold pay dirt giveaways. Scooter was actually a winner last time of one of those pay dirts. So we give away gold pay dirts. We give away, sometimes people donate other prizes. I'm giving away a survival knife and a survival kit. And yeah, so that's going to be subscriber appreciation. Is May 31st is the 2 pay dirt bags and a survival knife kit coming up in that one, and any of those are as well good for the following big one, which we give away like 7 bags of pay dirt usually. Well, yeah, Hillbilly, your song is like later. I think I'm well into sluicing by the time your song comes along. It's the same playlist every week. So actually, you know what I like about Hillbilly song, as much as I don't really like the song, it's close to when the bar opens. So I kind of know when Hillbilly song comes on. Yeah, my toe tapper is right after that and the bar opens. All right, guys. Well, you know the drill. We keep handing out entries right up until 4 o'clock. So, one number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, Hillbilly song, then the toe tapper, and the bar opens up. That's how we roll. Those left, I apologize, man. I just seeing you here makes me realize I forgot the other night to check my spam folder. I was a few beers in on, I always go a few beers deep on members only night. So, yeah. Welcome to the membership, Bill. Awesome. We will see you. Yeah, bluegrass is one of my favorite, Tyler. Hopefully, Bill will see you on members only Friday. Hey, Lucy Warren's in the house. Good to see you, Lucy. Yeah. And with them handing out free hard iced tea with every 6-pack, it's only going to get worse, those left behind. So I will try and remember to do it at the end of this live. All right. All right. So that number was, I kind of tried to throw you guys off a bit. Went with a number that was close to the one I had picked, 18. Congrats to Mary and Mr. Meanleaf. Way to go, legends. Nice, Sile. We have a bluegrass festival up here as well every year at the Maple Sugar Camp. It's awesome. Oh, we got time for plenty more time. All right, legends. Let's keep the party going. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Yeah, I'll show you guys what that. Should show you guys what that looks like. Yeah. PBR madness. Yeah, see, so if you buy a 6-pack of PBR, they've got a regular size iced tea, hard iced tea, like glued to the front of it. So I bought everything in 6-packs because I'm frugal that way. I like free stuff. Especially free booze. Who doesn't like free booze? Something to wash it down with, Crash, if you don't like the PBR. The price was right. Let's just put it that way. I actually, like, I'm not a big, like, I like beer, and sometimes I'll have a whiskey or something, right? Ooh, Pupper got the zoomies up there. Amazon must be delivering something upstairs. But yeah, in the summertime, like when you cut the grass, a nice hard iced tea or that is really nice. 5 for chat for Mr. Hogan. We can do that, brother. Appreciate you. Andrew's in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, same, Tyler. I like beer and rye whiskey, actually, to be specific. Let's hit Hogan with some love there. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so that last number was 2. We have AAA, Mr. Meanleaf, and Miss Independent. Congrats to the 3 of you legends. Beer and bourbon. Bourbon's a little sweet for my taste, but high five from Paul at PA. Thank you so much, brother. Cajun Bullion is in the house. Good to see you. It's almost time to sluice for some gold. Hopefully we get a week like last week. 0.271 in a weekend is really, really, really good for me. I know it's not a lot to some of you people, and it's a lot, it actually is a lot to others. So, but for me, that's a very big, like I usually hover around 0.2, right? So that's a really good weekend. You had 2 as well, Bill? I trust you, brother. And Bill. There you go, brother. Congrats to Bill as well. Congrats to 4 of you legends. It's fine. All right, guys. So for 5 entries, these are courtesy of Mr. Hogan. One number only between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. James Baker, welcome in. No worries, Bill. Thank you, sir, for your patience. Go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually kind of, hey, full half. Welcome in, Monty. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Looking forward to sluicing. When you have a good week like we had last weekend, it just, and you know you're kind of sluicing from the same barrel of dirt, it kind of makes you excited. So, no worries, brother. All right, legends. So we have 3 winners of 5 entries each, and those are courtesy of my boy, Mr. Hogan, the legend himself. We have Mr. Meanleaf. The number is 25. We got Meanleaf, Florida Storm Chasing Adventures, and the young lady, Catch Me in the Morning. Kakiro Miro, welcome in, my friend. Oh, it's nice when somebody donates to chat and multiple people win. All right, it's almost sluicing time. But as is always the case on the channel, people that come in and regulars that come in anyway, and it's their birthday, get some free entries or some free entries for Curtis. Happy birthday, brother. Chasing Cheddar with Curtis. He'll be on having his birthday bash tonight. Candy Cane, welcome in, bro. All righty. Now, no worries, Curtis. A little happy birthday bubble action for Curtis. All right, now, I guess the first order of business would be to hook up that sluice pump. There we go. Very nice. Get that plugged in. All right, we look to be running really well. It's amazing sometimes, maybe a little fast. Amazing how sometimes how it can change week after week. Be surprised. There we go, perfect. See a little X there? Let's get some bubbles going. Not the jet dry. Gotta get the good stuff for the bubbles. Yeah, happy long weekend, everybody. I hope everyone's got something decent planned at least. That should get us a good crop of bubbles to start off with. We can always add more later. David Danderan in the house. Good to see you, brother. Another one of our long-standing members here on the channel. There you go. So Tyler, this is kind of what we do on Sundays. This dirt here comes from larger sluice, kind of like this one, but bigger. And we sluice that down to concentrates. I put them into buckets and barrels, bring them home here. And on Sundays, we go through them with a cleanup sluice and pan it out looking for gold. So now you're all caught up. That's pretty much it. Did Bean sneak in and I missed her? Johnson Family Adventures. Good to see you, Bean. Yeah, all right, that sluice is running good. Not seeing any gold yet, but I do see some black sands hopping around in the riffles. That's a good sign. David, the gold guess went to Miss Independent at 257. Saving Grace is in the house. Good to see you, man. How's the fishing been? I had you on briefly. I know you were on at least once last week. I had you on in the shop, but my hands were tied up. I think it was last week. Fishing bass. There we go. Kind of jelly. Our bass doesn't open here until not that I'm a big bass fisherman, but bass doesn't open here till the end of June. They're not biting topwater here yet, so. But I will be out not this week, but next week I'll be out pike fishing live. If I do manage to sneak out fishing this week, it won't be live, I'll just be fishing. Maybe some shorts or something for the channel, but sometimes it's nice to fish without a camera. Yeah, pike is my personal favorite, Tyler, to fish for anyway. Bass is fun. I like if I had to pick one, pike would be my favorite. Bass, I enjoy like the last hour of daylight, ripping topwater for bass, or last hour of daylight or the first hour and a half of daylight, the morning or the night, ripping a topwater for bass is awesome. Yeah, bluegill is tasty. Bullhead's tasty. Pike is tasty. Walleye and perch are my favorite to eat. There's a couple little specks of gold there. Nice. Yeah. Walleye is the best eating fish. Walleye and perch are the best eating fish. They taste the same. They're the same family of fish. But obviously walleye, you just get more meat on a fish, right? So less work. Hey, Bits is in the house. Good to see you, Bits. Tuna and sardines. Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out, Catch Me. Nice feed of perch or walleye in beer batter. That's the stuff. Well, vomiting is not good. So, I mean, if that's the case, I guess I'd be laying off the fish too, wouldn't I? Hey, Austin, welcome in. Yeah. It's enjoyable watching the, you know, if you see your lure coming with the wake like a buzz bait or a whopper plopper or a hula plopper, and you see the water explode around your lure and then you got a fish on. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, but welcome in, Austin. Stick around for a little bit. We'll get you a wrench so you can connect around with some of the other folks in here. I love deer, Tyler. A big hunter and fisherman. Smoked venison sausage is pretty hard to beat on the barbecue. Welcome in, 406. Yeah, whopper ploppers work good. That's kind of a joke among the fishing YouTubers as well, is it doesn't matter what you're throwing or how good you're catching. Eventually during your live stream, someone's going to come in and say, have you tried a Whopper Plopper yet? Because everybody's an expert, right? There you go, Austin. I'll get you a wrench in case you want to connect around to some folks. Prawns and oysters. And perch and walleye are not fishy at all. Prawns, I love prawns / shrimp, whatever. They're right up there. I do love a good feed of shrimp. Squid, like calamari, is really the best calamari I ever had. I went to a restaurant in Toronto, in the greater Toronto area, and they did their calamari. They served it. It was really different. They charbroiled it. So most people, when they think of squid like calamari, that you think like breaded, and then you serve it with marinara sauce. This stuff they char grilled it on charcoal, and they had like a vinaigrette dressing that went over top of it. Oh my God, it was to die for. I want to go back just for that. Lobster's good. Lobster's great if someone does the work. Well, there you go, being yellow perch. Taste is the same as walleye. Just a little bit more work having to clean more fish to make a meal, but still the same taste. I think with crab and lobster is all the work, man. I think it's tasty and stuff, but by the time you get into those bad boys, like if you get like a lobster tail and it's already cracked, and you cook it with garlic butter, it's nice, but you know, if you got to start cracking claws and all that other nonsense, it's like, oh, so much work. And I'm not overly good at it, right? So by the time I get to my lobster and my crab claws and stuff, it's like ice cold and some nice specks forming here. Decent sized flake up the top. That's good. Shrimp and scampi. There you go. Scampi is what? Like a small, yeah, a small lobster tail. Yeah. It's good stuff. Scallops are good too. Crappie is really good too. You're right, David. Good feed of crappie, bluegill, like Mary said. Panfish is delicious. Breaded and fried up. And y'all are making me hungry now. Mussel shells in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, deer steak's great. I marinate mine. I love a nice backstrap on the barbecue. Yeah, for sure. And if you know Bean, if you know how to fillet a crappie, it's awesome. Bullhead are delicious too. A lot of people won't eat them because they look at them and they don't look appetizing, but they are absolutely delicious. Pike is a whole different ball game, man. To fill it, you gotta. So a pike you have to cut into 5 pieces, and even then the back strap, which is one of the pieces, you've got to cut that into 2 just to get the Y bones out of it. But if you know how to do it, it's well worth it. It's a delicious eating fish, but it is a pain. Crappie's pretty easy. Just go down behind the gill towards the spine, like towards the head. Scallop your knife in and then cut down and then flip your fillet and cut it off the skin. It's pretty simple. You get like, but I mean, obviously it's a crappie, right? So you're only going to get crappie and bluegill. You're going to get like a little nugget off of each one, but it's a tasty little nugget. Yeah, Florida's got great fishing, David. Saving Grace is down in Florida fishing bass. Yeah, Tyler, well, my place isn't 1 minute. Lake's about 5 minutes from the house. It's got some really good pike and muskie in it, actually. Almost at the halfway point. Almost at the halfway point. Looking good for halfway anyways. Some nice flakes. And God knows what's under there for fines. Because there's still lots of black sand flopping around in the riffles, but Sluice is running really, really good today. Yeah, hunting's not bad in Florida. It's just, for a guy like me that's used to hunting Canada, right? Like it's the cold weather that gets me into the hunting mood, right? Yeah, we got some nice little flakes in there today. Very cool. Man, it's nice to see the riffles dancing like that. I think this is the best I've ever had this thing set up. Either that or I've got more black sand than normal to make them dance that way. Hey, Sebastian, welcome in. Never been shrimping. That would be fun, though. There we go. Oh, no worries, Mr. Hogan. You know the drill. We threw some dirt down the sluice. We're seeing some gold. The usual, buddy. Yeah, Stacy, topwater bass it's a lot of fun. I like, because we have a small river near here. It's my favorite spot to topwater for bass because it's a small river in that like the deepest pockets are probably 10, 12 feet. And then the average maybe go up to like 4, it's only 4 feet and it's 12. And you find pockets of down trees, lily pads, tossing the topwater around like a down tree and lily pads and just spam. Having your lure get nailed like that is so much fun. You bowfish, Katri? That's awesome. I don't know where you're from exactly, but here we're in, so I'm near the St. Lawrence River in Ontario. And bowfishing for carp is huge here. Actually, carp in general is huge here. One of Ontario's record carp actually came from like 20 minutes from me. Yeah, it's just like topwater is just generally a lot of fun. I don't like bass as an eating fish, so I don't always chase fish to eat, right, either. I only eat probably 10%, if that, of what I catch, right? But, yeah. Bass are fun. Topwater bass is pretty fun. Hard to beat. Nice, Mr. Hogan. That's cool. Yeah, the Wham is a pretty good spot to pan. All right, we got a really, really good looking sluice. I'm hoping this keeps up. We might have another record week. Last week was really, really good. It is flaky gold though. So let's give you guys a peek of show you guys what's in the sluice. Then we'll give away some more entries. Try and get a good pick of this for you guys. There, give you some idea what's in there. You can see some of the shiny building up. A lot of the stuff that's not yellow is pyrite, so not everything that you see that's shining is gold, but yeah. Looking pretty this week. That's a good halfway point. I'm saying we're ahead of pace, but you guys know how it goes. You can do the second half. You get next to nothing, right? So here we go. And as always, the bubbles are looking in top form. Hey, Survival, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. So the other thing new on the channel, let me think. Oh, we're gonna be for those of you that enjoy the MIA reviews. Since Survival came in and reminded me, my sponsor got more back in stock, so I'm ordering There's 6 menus that I haven't tried of the US ones. I can only get 5 of them. One of them I'm gonna have to order from the US, and I don't even really want to eat it, but it's the lemon pepper tuna. I can't get that here in Canada for one reason or another. There was a shortage of it, so. But yeah, I'm gonna order the 5 that I haven't tried yet, so we'll be going back to having a weekly MRE review just for some fun. Did you get some, Fran? Did you actually order some? Nikki Lee is in the house. Good to see you, Nikki. Want to make sure you're connected up to Nikki. Nice, Fran. Which ones did you get? All right, you absolute legends. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. Oh, you got a whole case, did you? There you go. Menu 1 or menu A or menu B? Both of them have really good ones in there. Menu A, right on. Right on. Menu A's got meatballs and marinara. That's one of the best ones. Chicken chunks is good too. Yeah, and you guys get them really cheap, like by the case. A case here, like my sponsor gives them to me for half price. But a full one menu case here is $250 Canadian. It's crazy. But yeah, and they're like $30 each. So I pay, like, my sponsor ships them for free, and then I pay a little less than half price. So I get them for like 13 bucks. Yeah, that is a heck of a sale. That's awesome, Fran. $250 Canadian, Mary, is about 170. Yeah. But even to be honest with you, if you wanted just to have them on hand, I've seen them on Amazon where they charge like $100 a case. That's still not a bad deal. Like paying 10 bucks a meal, when you think about it, it's $13 for a shitty Big Mac, right? With a fountain Coke and a fry. So if you have them and you want them on hand for like what you guys are doing, if you're out camping or you're out prospecting and you got a meal in a bag you can bring with you and have a nice hot meal with a dessert and a snack and a couple drinks, and a 50-50 chance of a coffee. Those left behind in for 10. I'm talking US prices full. Half a Big Mac meal is about 13 bucks. Yeah. Hey, Perplexed. Welcome in. Yeah, Big Mac meal here is like 15 bucks. Hey, Melithian, welcome in, bro. Yeah, I love some MREs too. It's been a while. I miss doing my weekly MRE reviews, so yeah, I'm excited that not this week. They won't be coming in this week. Well, they'll be coming in this week, but I'll be doing the review the week after. That last number was 41. Congrats, Steven Stark, bro. Yeah, the price of fast food is ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. So the ones that I'm having now, Mr. Hogan, are the Canadian ones, or the American ones, sorry. When I'm through with the American list, I have another vendor that I'm going to reach out to that sells the Canadian ones. And they're the same, I can get them the same price as I can get the US ones. The only problem is this vendor that I buy the Canadian ones off of, they don't give you a choice. It's like it's the same price, but they send you a random meal. So if I can strike a deal with them where I'm not having to buy, you know, because there's like probably the same, like 30 different Canadian meals, right? So if I can strike a deal with them where I'm not gambling it and I keep getting the same meal over and over again, I might be able to work something out. Floating Heart from Survival Empire. Thank you so much, brother. Mountain House, yeah, I have, Nick. Mountain House is, some of the stuff's pretty good. Potato chip neck behavior. I recognize those words. I've never seen them used together like that, but thank you. Yeah, the Mountain House are pretty good. Believe it or not, I actually like the Mountain House. They make one that's like scrambled eggs and bacon. It's actually pretty good. All right, legends, one number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, guys. My only problem with Mountain House, Nick, is the price, right? For what you're getting, like the dehydrated meals. Like, you know, you can buy stuff on the cheap, like, give you an example. Powdered mashed potatoes, for example. You can buy powdered mashed potatoes, you know, like for $1.50 for an envelope, right? That same thing, if they put a Mountain House label on it, it's like $10, right? Cockatoo Birdman Bill is in the house. Good to see you, man. It feels like it's been a minute, Bill. Super nice seeing you, brother. Yeah, Mountain House is pretty good. It's good stuff to have around, like if you're worried about having a power failure in that too, right? Yeah, most times it is Melithian, actually. Like if you're buying the actual surplus MREs. You have the civilian MREs too, but they're not quite the same. Nice, friend. Tell Nerdy ATC said hi. Hey, Josephus is in the house. Good to see you, bro. All right. Holy Skeeter, welcome in. All right, that last number was 31. Congrats. Catch me in the morning. Almost time for the bar to open. We're getting there, guys. Tyler had 32 as well. Thank you so much, Candy Cane. Tyler, congrats. Oh, the number was, Oh yeah, and can't. Yeah, I got you. So Tyler, you win an entry as well, my friend. Don't ever feel bad if you pick a number, guys. And because my chat does, like today is actually a quiet day with everybody. A lot of people have gone at rendezvous and things. My chat can fly, and I can miss the number quite often. So never ever be shy to let me know that you had a number as well, so that I can add you. No worries, Candy. Thank you, sir. Yeah. It's hard for me just being by myself to keep up with everything, and so that's why my mods and all you all help me out tremendously. Have a great one, Nick. Have an amazing day. Enjoy your long weekend, sir. I know I will. T.O. is in the house. Speaking of fellas who are going to enjoy, I'm sure, their long weekend. Good to see you, brother. Should be Hillbilly's favorite song pretty soon, which is awesome. Tells me the bar will be open. What do you guys think? You think I should try that a PBR hard iced tea first? See how terrible it is or delicious it is? Heading to softball. Awesome, Casey. I can't wait to play a little ball this summer. Denny Blazer is in the house. Good to see you, Denny. Oh, it's good when Denny stops by. Yeah, the bubble butt is lopsided. It's like the fat man is rolling over in the bathtub. You want to see the iced tea, Andrew? You know what? I think I'm going to do the iced tea first as well, because I just think that makes logistical sense. In that, you know, I don't want to drink some beers and then have to switch midway through to iced tea. Trouble the one you missed my. I showed everyone earlier my frugalness. So I went to the liquor store today in town. So I run into town. I buy a bunch of cases of beer at a time. You know, a few weeks worth of beer. So I don't always have to be running into town all the time. And they had a special on that if you bought a 6-pack, you got a free hard iced tea kind of glued to the side of it. So instead of buying cases, I bought 16 6-packs so I could get a bunch of free iced tea. Probably would have bought more if they had more handy. Yeah, the cashier's like, can he do that? She's looking at the manager. Can he do that? I'm like, yes, I can. And I just did. Young lady. Well, it's supposed to be a sample, so everyone gets to try it. Well, you know what? Then don't glue it to the side of the six packs, and put limit 1 per customer. Otherwise, this old guy is taking advantage of your silliness. Stonks, indeed. Stonks. I do what I want. I am. I'm sampling all of them. Exactly. Like, yeah, if you want to just give out 1 sample, limit 1 per customer, you know, buy at least 1 6-pack of PBR and you go to the cash and they hand you a sample, right? Don't glue them on the sides of the 6-pack and give guys like me ideas, because I've got a truck and a lot of time on my hands. $5 for chat from TL. We can actually do that, bro. Yes. Yeah. Don't try me, right, Denny? Don't try me. Now, young lady, now that I've paid, if you'll excuse me, I'm taking this giant shopping cart of beer out to my vehicle. If you're lucky, I'll even bring the cart back. Paul, good to see you, bro. How's the fishing been, man? I was watching you the other night. Your last live stream. I was in there, some nice people. Everyone make sure you're connecting to Paul. If you're somebody that wants to grow your channel, Paul's getting there. He's getting his subs up. He's approaching 1,000, but he's like me. He's very sharing, very generous, always encouraging people to sub to each other. Really good guy. Make sure you're connected to Paul. Let's help get Paul closer to his 1K. Nice, Paul. 1 carp is better than no carp. I knew we hadn't seen you in a while, Bill. It's so great to have you back. I'm glad. Hopefully they got your meds. I know what that's like. My dad goes through that every once in a while where they got to balance them and update everything. And awesome. 5 for chat from Andrew. We could do that. So let's give away the ones from TO first. I don't think I asked her number. I did not. All right, legends. So for 5 entries courtesy of TO, one number only, between 1 and 50. Jericho, welcome in. Yeah, Joseph, when I was in high school, I used to work for a grocery store. Welcome in, Jericho. Hang out. You know what? We'll give you a rent. You're from Edmonton. You're into prospecting, so you can connect around. There we go, bro. Yeah, I was the same way when I was in high school. I worked at a grocery store. I'd go get the carts like 5 times a night, and the grocery store went like it was in like a strip mall. So you'd have to walk all the way around the back and stuff. So you take a nice long walk and smoke about 5 cigarettes on the way through. Hey, Bob, good to see you, bro. Anything? All right, so let's see who won the last giveaway. All right, legends. So for 5 entries, and that's courtesy of our boy T.O. Number was 23. Went with a Michael Jordan. Congrats, Curtis. Little birthday luck for Curtis. Okay, guys. Time at 13 minutes till the bar opens. We're right on time, and if not running a little behind, but that's okay. We can catch it up in the panning. All right, legends. So courtesy of Andrew for 5 entries. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Internet's wonky on you, Hillbilly? That sucks. Loganator, welcome in. Yeah, while you guys are getting those in, I'm going to sluice a little so we can get caught up. We got a really nice looking sluice today, so I'm really anxious actually to get to the panning. Get to try that special iced tea. I did not, Hillbilly. James Baker, welcome in. You had to, you were on with Miss Independent? Make sure we'll throw Hillbilly down for 1. There we go. No worries, Hillbilly. I didn't get you, so thank you. I added you to a random ticket because, well, an entry is an entry, right? Speaking, is this the Hillbilly song? I think so. Yes, because the bar's soon to open. Here you only find tax favors? I think there's gold in the Netherlands. Yeah, it's the Hillbilly song for sure. Which means my toe tapper's coming up, and it means the bar is going to open soon. Yes. All right, legends. Yeah, rations are pretty good survival. I enjoy them. I wouldn't want to eat one every day. Like when I was in the forces and we were on exercise and you had to live off them, it wasn't fun, but. All right, so for 5 entries, courtesy of Andrew, the number was 4. Congratulations, Mr. Hogan. Hogan's hot today. Whoa. And thank you so much, Andrew. Congrats so far to all the and thank you to all the donators, all the winners. You guys are awesome. Yeah, Denny Blazer, they back me up, he says. MRE, we used to say in the forces that MRE stands for meal refusing to exit. But having, I have one a week. Do my refuse. There you go. Nice to see you guys are hitting Paul up. Well deserved. Paul's got a great channel too, so I mean, it's not a Shouldn't be a big, you're doing yourself and him a favor, put it that way. There you go. Nice. Nice, Paul. Looking forward to seeing that. It's nice between all of us, like when I get out fishing, like me, Chaos Goat is on the pike, Anyfin's on the catfish. I mean, Anyfin's on anyfin, right? Really good variety on Bob's channel, which is nice. And then now he's doing fly fishing Fridays. You know, and then you get me and Chaos on the pike. Paul's going to be on the sturgeon. Always nice to have variety around. SGO tossing the plugs around, getting some of them big bass. All Orvis all the time. That's it, man. I don't know if I can afford to be hanging in Anyfin's chat anymore. I don't fit in with the Orvis. I don't fit in with Team Orvis. I'm like Team Walmart. Team Canadian Tire on a good day. On a really good day, Team Cabela's, but that's very rare. I mean, you guys just did hear me that I bought 16 six-packs instead of cases to get free iced tea, right? That's definitely not an Orvis move. There's my toe tapping song. I like this one. Paul's in the Netherlands, full half. You don't care for the meat, holy cow. Walleye and pike. I mean, I released muskie. I've never eaten a muskie. And probably, I'd love to do a muskie catch and cook on YouTube just to get the flack. Trout guy? To each their own. I like trout. The only thing with trout is I find it takes a little bit more work than some other fish. Like, because pike and walleye, you can just batter and fry it up, right? Trout is delicious, but I like it, you know, like on a cedar plank or... Anyfin's got a... I want to try it with pike this year. I'm going to try pickling some fish. Let's play some drums. Some bucket drums. Smoked trout is good, Paul. Yeah, carp is good too. I've had carp. The only way I've had carp that I enjoyed it was smoked, really low and slow. But I mean, actually, I should honestly, I can't say that honestly because it's the only way I've ever tried carp. But it was good smoked. No, this isn't my song, Hillbilly. Tyler smokes while catching trout. That works too. I don't know if I smoke while I catch trout. I've never checked. Whitefish is delicious, actually. Smoked or battered. Especially I go up to Rideau Lakes area and we catch our whitefish through the ice. They're really, really good. Fresh whitefish, man. That's good stuff, Stacy. Outfitter 69, I know you from around the fishing community, buddy. I think you've commented on my stuff before. Let's get you a wrench so you can connect around. If I can hit you before you disappear. There you go, sir. I didn't get out for much ice fishing this year. And I didn't go live ice fishing at all. I only went about 3-4 times. We rented a shack, and where I rented the shack, I was going to go live from the ice fishing hut, and it's right on the US-Canada border, and my phone kept pulling in the US signal, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to have to pay these data charges and then have to try and fight them, so I ended up not going live because my phone kept pulling in US towers, but nice, outfitter. Sea bass is nice, man. The Love Shack. That's it, Dan. I was in there by myself, though, so you figure it out. No, where we go, it's grumpy old men style. It's like a little village of ice fishing cabins. Daughter's going geocaching. That's something I haven't done in forever, man. All right. I'm running a little behind, but not terribly. Get some of this water out of the pan. Yeah, the hell with it. I'll just take this scope out and I'll let the rest of it dry up for next week. There we go. It's time to open the bar. Yeah, nice try, Modern Michigan. Welcome in, bro. All right, so let's try this out, guys. So we'll start with a taste test review. So that I have 16 of these that were glued to the side of the 6-packs that I bought. There we go. So it is a PBR strong iced tea, 5.9%, which I guess is pretty strong for a hard iced tea. Was it Modern? I didn't see it if it was. You sure you guessed in the right week? I already awarded the prize to Miss Independent, but if you were right on, I'll give you 5 entries as well, bro. First, let's open the barn, then I'm going to check for Modern Michigan. JFO, brother. John P. and JFO are in the house. There we go. A couple wrenches for those fine lads. JFO, we were just talking fishing like 5 minutes ago, brother. There you go, lads. All right, so let's give this a shot. But first of all, guys, cheers, legends. Happy long weekend. Hope everyone had a good week. And if you didn't, I hope you have a better one next week. How's that? Cheers, cobbles, PBR, hard iced tea. Ooh. For hard iced tea, it's good. It's strong. The alcohol actually leads first in that drink. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Twisted tea is better on a hot day, but the price of this was absolutely right. Not bad at all. Nah, Tio. That's crazy, JFO. Now let me go look. Modern Michigan says so. I know this week that the number was 271. There's my toe tapper. There you go. Go to my posts. $210, $340, $250. Just gotta find Modern Michigan. You know what? Modern Michigan, sir, you are correct. Actually, you guessed 272, but you were actually closer than missing the pennant. So you guys know the way ATC rolls, right? So missing the pennant got given 5 entries. She was the second closest. Modern Michigan was the actual closest with 272, which is a monumental guess at that point. So when ATC buggers up, which is quite often, by the way, I never take entries back. I just give out extras. So congrats, Modern Michigan. Good guess, buddy. 272 on, well, it was debatable if that was 271 or 2. Like the scale was kind of like doing one of those. I called it at 271, but either way, you were the closest. Was a phenomenal guess, actually. So, who wants to see some gold in a sluice? Anthony Serrano, bro. Welcome in. Yeah, iced tea's not too bad, actually. The first sip was a little strong, but man, I don't know if I'd want to, down like 3 or 4 of them in the sun out fishing. Then I'd, further to Tio's point, I might be laying on the ground. Stuff, when you're out fishing in the sun, stuff just hits you different. Free bubbles, if anyone wants to have some bubbles shipped to them. There's some on the floor, there we go. All right, let's look at a little pile this week. I don't know if we're going to beat last week or tie last week or not, but it's a good batch of gold anyway. How's that? Let's take a look, guys. Nice shiny in there, eh? Focus. There you go. Some nice specks, and there'll be some fines hidden underneath in the riffles and the black sands as well. Whatever it is, it's that much more than I had before today. So how's that? Get this stuff out of the way and we'll spin the table around. Grab some paper towel, guys. Be right back. Yeah, I don't know how I missed Modern Michigan's guest, but I know YouTube, sometimes if you go look at comments on posts, or even on shorts and on like videos and stuff, right? If you don't remember to sort it by newest, sometimes it leaves some out too. No, I'm not getting rich. Thank you for the floating heart survival. Yeah, it's probably what happened. I probably forgot to sort it by newest, and MMP's guest never showed up, so I'm glad he was here to let us know, and, you know, because it's the last thing I want to ever do doing this every week is rip somebody off on a prize or a guest or entries or anything like that. That's not what we're about around here. You want the wheels with locks? Yeah. I mean, I can lift the table. I like Dan's idea of the rotating stage. Or what I was really thinking, like if I was actually thinking at one point of building, like not a set, like I don't want to get too carried away, but getting a shed and putting my setup in it, running a U-shaped table where I would just kind of like just get a U-shaped desk, right? But I liked Dan's idea of the rotating setup that lifts with the fog and the laser lights and stuff. That'd be cool too, I guess. Cheers, legends. Better US or Canadian MREs? That's a great question, actually. Consistency-wise, US. Canada has some of the better menus, but if you get a bad Canadian MRE, you get a very bad dining experience, let me tell you what. Put it this way, we used to have one, they finally discontinued it, but we used to have one that was a ham omelet. So picture ham and eggs sitting in a bag, right? For multiple years together. Yeah. Ours are pretty good taste-wise too, full half, I find anyway. But yeah, we had one was a ham and egg omelet. And the ham would creep into the egg. The pink from the ham would creep into the egg. So when you opened it up, they used to call it the lung in a bag. Nobody wanted that thing. All right. Of course, the US used to have the vegetarian omelet that they used to call that one the vomlet. So I guess that one probably wasn't much better either, being honest with you. Right. Got our panning station there. Yeah, the omelet was terrible. Yeah, the omelet was really bad. You guys had the vomlet. We had the lung in a bag. It was pretty bad. Oh, yes, jet dry. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Strange brew. The Great White North. Welcome to the Great White North, eh? Where he gets the rat and the mouse in the beer bottle. That movie's awesome. There we go. Okay. Pull the mat out of our sluice. Turn around in our pan here. There we go. As usual, some dark cons and lots of pyrite. No surprises. Okay. There we go. Very nice. And our buddy Dirt Rustle is ready for next week. And that was my favorite part, where I get to sit around and have beers, chill out and pan with you guys. That's what's up. Turn this off. Fold that bad boy up. Make some rearrangements here, guys. I'll be right with you. Kiro Miro says cobbles. Cobbles. Charts. Have a good one, Outfitter. Thanks so much for swinging by, bro. Appreciate ya. Very nice. Okay. Mouse goes here. Now we just got to bring in a light so I can see what I'm panning. And then we'll be all set. There we go. Make sure that's not in your eyes. Awesome. Awesome possum. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually anxious to get the let me just go grab another beer because there's no way that iced tea is going to last me another hour, 45 minutes, whatever. Yeah, I'm anxious to get back on the MREs. Miss them. It's been a couple of weeks. My sponsor still had some, but he had the flavors I'd already tried, right? So I'm not buying ones that I've already tried. I want to buy new ones to try out for the make videos. Have a good one, Fran. If I don't see you between now and then, we'll catch you on Friday. Cheers, Fran. Cheers, Dan. Enjoy your supper. Enjoy the rest of the rendezvous. Enjoy your long weekend. Cheers, Modern Michigan. Cheers, Mr. MMP. There we go. Pour off some of this water. Very nice. All right. Actually, kind of excited for tomorrow. I'll be cheers, Monty. I'll be headed out to get my quota in wild ramps. If anyone has never tried pickled wild garlic, you're missing out. There's very few things that goes better with a beer than some pickled garlic. For when I don't want a bubble bath, yeah. I wouldn't mind trying. So Creek Drop, to me, I mean, it's your product. You know better than I do, but to me, I mean, its use for me would be out at the creek if I wanted to do multiple test pans and stuff like that. Not bad. The iced tea is not bad. The price was right. It definitely worth. Made it worth the effort of picking my beer up in 6-packs and loading 16 6-packs into my truck. Denny, I did that this morning, man. That sucks. I hear you. Because once you cut it, you're just doomed for the rest of the summer, right? That's that feeling. Is like, yeah, I cut it today. That means I'm cutting it every week for the next 4 months at least. Cheers, Triple A. I'm not lying, not a word of a lie. That iced tea made the beer taste better. I don't know how it managed to do that, with a little lemon aftertaste from the iced tea with that first sip of beer. That's heaven right there. Now I just need some pickled garlic. And that's another thing, guys, that I am working on setting up eventually. I got a second, so I got my laptop that I used to read chat. I've got a second computer monitor, and I'm actually looking at setting that up. Okay, so TO, it's absolutely a thing, but it's ramps, which are actually hard to explain. So we call it wild garlic, but it's actually wild leek. So it's like a very mild onion. So it's like if you've ever had pickled onions, it's like that. Steven's Suncatchers. I want to, AAA, you're going to post that. I'd imagine you're going to post that on your channel, right, bro? I want to see. Steven makes awesome stuff. Rants, I've never heard it called rants before, but yeah, ramps, wild leek. All I know is it's ridiculously expensive. I got tons of it on the property to buy it. So there's like a black market. In Canada, we have Kijiji, which for US folks, it's like I know you guys have Kijiji as well, but you don't use it. It's like your Craigslist. And there's like this black market for wild garlic or ramps or leeks or whatever the hell you want to call them. And it's like $15 for a half-liter jar. It's crazy. I can make a fortune if I harvest it. Orange Smoke is in the house. Good to see you, bro. But yeah, people harvest it and sell it $15 for a half-liter. There's like 2 weeks leading up to the season where you can't buy a freaking mason jar in a store around here. It's so popular. Doing good, Orange. You know what, Denny? I want to try Anyfin's pickled fish recipe. Oh, I saw him and Steve eating the pickled trout he made. Man, that stuff looked awesome. So, been thinking about that ever since I saw him make it. Nice, Steven. Uper lights are awesome. I actually owe a few people a Uper light. I promised Stephen Pollock that I'd send him a Uper light, and I haven't been out hunting. Well, I got that new flashlight, so I'm going to put that to the test and take that out Uper hunting. I have some here, but all the ones that I have are small. They're the ones I used in the flashlight video. I don't have any larger Upers. I want to go out and hunt some more. Get some more big ones. Ginseng, awesome, Denny. You don't have to tell me if you don't want, but are you considering selling? I know there's a huge market for wild ginseng. I dated a girl that lived in British Columbia one time, and I was in the military out there, and they picked the wild ginseng, and holy crap, they'd get money for that stuff. So yeah, if you're considering selling, I don't blame you, man. You don't get enough? Gotcha. And I don't mind. The thing I hate around here, so the people that come and pick the ramps, people that come and pick the wild garlic. So I'll have a video coming out this weekend on how to harvest and pickle wild garlic. And it's going to be a good pickling tutorial for people that want to learn basic canning skills, right? For survival and prepping and stuff. The problem with the people around here that pick the ramps is they pick them clean. So the proper way, I think ginseng is the same, Denny, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you're supposed to pick like maybe 25%. You're supposed to leave, pick pockets. Hey, Dirty 30, bro. Good to see you, man. Yeah, you're supposed to pick pockets in the ginseng or the garlic, so it stretches out and grows back, right? It's a sustainable harvest. But yeah, that's what I hate about these guys that come and pick it for the black market is they'll just decimate the whole patch, right? And it just never grows back. Yeah. And that's the thing, like here on my property, Ange, I'm kicking guys off nonstop during garlic season. And what's funny is I've had guys that have come up. So, all right, little rant here. Just warning you guys, this is a bit of a rant. So people will come and they'll trespass all over my property to get the garlic, and I'm constantly kicking them out of here, right? But if people come and they ask nicely and they say, hey, sir, would you mind, and I tell them, as long as you don't decimate the whole thing, you're welcome. So there's the town nearby where I go to get my rant incoming, says Tio, yes. Yes, it's a rant. Because the town that's nearby is about half an hour away, and there's such a market for this stuff. A little half-liter jar of pickled wild garlic is $15, right? And what happens is these guys hire, how can I put this? There are people out there that developmentally challenged people, and you drop them off in the woods on other people's properties to pick all of the garlic. And they'll come back, and these poor guys will work like a 5-6 hour day. After trespassing on people's land. And they'll give these poor guys like $20 for like 6-8 hours of work. And they'll charge like $1,000 for the garlic that they picked, right? It's absolutely crazy here. So yes, that's why I kick people off my land. But if people come and they say, hey, I see you got garlic in your property. Would you mind if my son and I went and picked some? Yeah, I'll tell them, absolutely. Just make sure, you harvest, make sure you don't decimate, take 25%, etc. And people are cool, right? But man, I catch you on my property without permission, we're gonna have problems. Sakura, welcome in, bro. Nice, Denny. But yeah, come ask me, hey, can we pick you're going to pick it for personal use? You're going to get yourself a couple jars? Go for it, man. I'll even show you where it is. Because I know not everyone has property or money to own property, but yeah. You take advantage of people, and then on top of that, send them out to my property, there's going to be trouble. Funny story, I had one guy here. He was in here on my property, picking without permission. This was about 5 years ago, and I was turkey hunting. So picture this, the guy rode here on a 10-speed bike, right? And I'm walking through the woods turkey hunting. So I'm fully dressed head to toe. And you have to, it's hard for you guys to make it out on camera, but I'm 6'1", 220 pounds, right? I'm not a small dude. So I'm going through the woods. I'm completely decked from head to toe in camouflage, including a face mask. Like, all you can see is my eyes. Plus, on top of that, I'm carrying a 12-gauge shotgun, right? And I'm walking through the woods turkey hunting, and there's this guy picking garlic on my property. So I'm like, hey, what are you doing? The guy looked at me, I swear, he fertilized that patch of garlic for the next 10 years. And it was like the Looney Tunes. There's a big puff of smoke from where he was, and he was gone. He left his bike behind. I actually ended up hauling his bike out to the road, and I left it there for him in case he did come back and get it. But Jennifer Ware, welcome. But yeah, this guy was like gone, and I've never seen him since. See, and you know what, Denny, that's the way it works too, right? Is if someone takes the time to knock on your door and ask you, and they're respectful about it, I'm especially so I deer hunt obviously on my property. I got 400 acres behind the house, right, to hunt on. I have extra stands. If you have a kid and you want to get your kid into the outdoors, into hunting, I will give you your own stand for the year, free of charge. All I ask is, give me a progress report. I've got people that bring me Christmas baskets every year, and thank you. The people that have harvested deer on my property that bring me free sausage and deer meat, and yeah, it's very rewarding. But you walk onto my property without my permission and try and be sneaky about it, well, that tells me a lot about your character, right? Exactly, Stacy. Exactly. And if you show me the least bit of respect that it's my property, sir, would you mind? I have literal $200 tree stands that I bought at Cabela's that I will literally give somebody for a year and say, hey, you want to come back next year? Let me know. Because year to year, I like to know who's where, right? For safety reasons, obviously. But Yeah, you know, exactly. The worst I could say is no. And believe me, it beats me and the cops hauling you out of there, because I do press charges. I am that guy. And it's not because I don't want you on my land, it's because I want people that respect it to be on it. Now, that being said, if you're on my land where the gold is, that ain't happening. No one gets permission there. Different tract of land, though. Okay, Secure, nice meeting you. Oh, thanks, Tio. Yeah, nice seeing you, Secure. Been a minute is what I meant to say, not nice meeting you. We've met before, obviously. But yeah. No patience for trespassers, man. And even less patience for poachers. Yeah. But I mean, that's another thing too, is like hunting season. I get it. I have like an old abandoned gravel pit on my property too, right? People could be out there sighting in their rifles. People say, hey, you know, like locals that I know, like people that I'm friends with, you know, hey, Brad, can I go in and sight my rifle on Tuesday? Yeah, no problem. But I like to know, because that way I'm not out in the bush in behind where you're shooting your rifle, right? Yeah, 400 acres, Tio. Gold Camp is not that big. Gold Camp is only 63 acres. But yeah, I mean, part of it's about safety. And part of it is just respect, right? It's not that I want to lord the fact that I have property over you, just it's mine. I deserve to know who's on it, I guess. See you later, Jennifer. Thanks so much for swinging by, young lady. If I don't see you between now and then, I will see you on Friday for the members only. Yeah. I'm really, really careful, Denny, with who I allow to shoot on my property. Only because I know, like, the repercussions. I mean, obviously, Canada, we have such strict firearms laws, right? But, you know, I don't let people. Let me put it to you this way: I don't let people shoot on my property all year. I have a nice place that I had somebody come with a front end loader and scrape the cliff down, so it's got a really, really nice backstop, and it goes back 150 yards, so you can get a really, really good shot in. I allow people. There's like a month, usually in September. I let people come in to sight in their deer rifles and stuff. Once, you know, but just like in the middle of hey, you know, like middle of June. Hey, Brad, can I go shooting on your property? And usually the answer is no. Unless you're taking your kid or somebody like your nephew or someone that's visiting that's never shot before, right? No caribou, Denny. Gotta go way. I'm right on the Canada-U.S. border, bro. New York State is less than half an hour from my house. Dirt Dog Magnetics, welcome in, bro. Good to see you. But yeah, I like to have people come. I don't mind, because man, one thing that drives like I am a hunter, but I'm all about ethical harvest and making sure that, you know, the animal doesn't suffer, right? So if someone wants to take the time to come in here and properly sight in their deer rifle or that, I really support that. Because nothing drives me nuts more than the old guys that show up at camp, that go out to the back to the swamp and shoot at a stump. You go, yeah, get enough, and then walk away, right? So, yeah, I don't let people come in and recreationally shoot a lot. Yeah, so Pennsylvania, Denny, you are, well, I know this. I'm going to be down, actually, Ben, maybe I'll pick you up if we do that trip. I'm going to go down and visit Annie, Finn, and Steve down their area in Schwenksville. Andy Stevens in the house. Good to see you, legend. Yeah, so you're about 9 hours from me. Not that far. All right, we got a really nice line of gold. Here I am busy talking about hunting with you guys and land ownership and every other bloody thing and wild garlic, which makes the show fun, by the way. Just talking about gold all week, every week would be, you know, get old. But yeah, really nice line of gold. I don't know if it's as much, more, less than last week. It's going to be close. We're over 0.2, so I always like to give the guys and gals that watch the show a little advantage. We're definitely over 0.2, I'll give you that. No pickers, no, like last week we had that picker poker feeler. Yeah, none of that this week. Yeah, probably. Denny, you must be like near Amish country, right? Oh yeah, so there we go. Some water out there. There we go. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys the gold. Then, yeah, we'll give away a couple of entries. And we do have a scratch ticket today. I did remember to pick one up when I was in town. Adam Weiss, bro, good to see you, man. Oops. All right, so let's take a look at this gold. I stretched it out nice too, so it looks like a lot more than it is. There you go, guys. There's the chunky. I still got a little black sand in there to clean up, but there we go. Don't know if it's as much as, more than, or about the same as last week. But I will tell you guys, since you're here, it's over 0.2 for sure. Very good week. Which makes sense because it's in the same barrel as the stuff from last week. So there we go. So we'll give away a couple of entries. And then we'll do the scratch ticket for the week. How's that? Cheers, legends. Thanks, Danny. So let's give away, you know what? We only got 19 minutes left, so let's give away one entry. And then we're going to go straight to the ticket. How's that? All right, guys. One number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead. Ladybug's in the house. Good to see you, Ladybug. There is the was on Maggie's live with Ladybug earlier. No worries, Adam. You got to do what you got to do, man. You got a family and stuff. So Ladybug, those are the free PBR iced teas that were attached to every 6-pack of PBR. Just so you are. And they're called strong iced teas, and they are. They're like 6% almost. And they weren't bad. All right, let's check these numbers out. There you go, Jargod. Holy cow. You guys have a camera up there in the owl or something? Got 4 winners. The number was 14. Mr. Mean Leaf, Miss Independent, Steven Stark, and Catch Me in the Morning. That's crazy. Have a good one, Denny. Appreciate you, bro. All right, legends. So we have, what do we have? What kind of ticket did I buy? I forget now. There it is. All right, we got a bingo ticket today. Someone's playing bingo. The horse mask, Ladybug. Yeah. There's some, if you go look through some of my older shorts and some of my older lives when I'm out live fishing, I'll throw that bad boy on every once in a while. There. I've even sluice gold with that thing on, just for some fun. Nice, Mr. Hogan. Yeah, I've been hog hunting. I've been hog hunting in Texas, actually. I used to work for FedEx, so I'd go down to their headquarters is in Dallas Fort Worth area. Used to go down there hog hunting. Ladybug, I have a live stream where I run out of my truck with the horse mask on and catch a northern pike and hold it up in front of the camera with a horse mask on. So yes, I have worn it in public. All right, legends. So let's do the lottery ticket. As much as I'm having fun, we got to keep this on track. I know Curtis has his birthday bash coming up tonight. There's a few other people in the community that want to have a show as well. So one number only, between 1 and 50. Go ahead, legends. Sorry, guys. Just checking through the numbers. Have to double check because old ATC likes to screw this up often. Yeah, it's Curtis's birthday today. Curtis, do you even have a link? You haven't even given me a link to your show yet, man. So that's where Curtis's show is tonight, right there. There's the pinned message, guys. Make sure you run over to that really, really quick, and you can set your notifications to stun. Let me double check because there's a couple of people that are right around the number. Making me do math on a Sunday. Math, I said, with an A, not an E. Math. Life of Bluegrass Music. Welcome in, my friend. You've come to the right place. Hillbilly got me there. She got me. All right, legends. Number was 49. The closest was actually Ladybug, Moneybug. Moneybug, are you still here? Because you have to be present to win the ticket. If Moneybug isn't here, there she is. She's here. Moneybug, aka Ladybug. You're a wiener, yeah. All right. So here's the way. I know you're fairly new around here, Ladybug. I think you've been. I mean, I know you're from Maggie's, obviously, but so here's the way it works. Anything over $25, you can take the cash. Anything under $25, you win the equivalent in entries. Plus, you just for picking the right number, you just won 3 free entries. So you walk away with something regardless. Thank you, Life of Bluegrass Music. But there's no banjo there, but might have been a mandolin. Yeah. So there we go. All right, so let's get the camera around. We're going to scratch this for Ladybug, Moneybug, Debug. Let's see how we do. I mean, one of these days, I scratch enough damn tickets on this channel, someone's going to win big. I've actually started saving up the, so as of the last couple of weeks, I started saving up all the bum tickets, the one that didn't win. I'm going to do a short video of me going into convenience stores, trying to refund those tickets. Be like, excuse me, sir, I'd like to refund these tickets. They're broken. They didn't win anything. So here we go. Was there at the time? Awesome. Stick around, Mr. Bluegrass, and don't mind my laundry. Neat. So here we go. This is always awkward trying to scratch from behind a tripod. But here we go, Ladybug. Oops. G47. We'll scratch your freebies on the way by. There we go. N42. Oh, 68. G52. There we go. There we go. Nice, Fort Carter. Hey, Bailey. Good to see you, Miss Bailey. B11. Hope you're enjoying the weather, Bailey. It's supposed to be even warmer here tomorrow. B11. There we go. Got a corner down here. Very nice. 074. Another corner. Yeah, I bet your husky doesn't like the warm weather, eh? They're sitting there panting with their tongue out. B2. There we go. B3. Another corner there. 062. Another corner. I guess they're probably used to it, Bailey. You know, I guess if you live in it all the time. And 36. I-21. And 44. I-24. And 45. Oh, thanks, Bailey. Appreciate that. My mom says I'm cool. G57. Come on, Ladybug, Moneybug. Let's go. I-27. Well, you're not doing too bad. She's got a few ways to win looking. Could be a good ticket. Haven't even gotten to the bottom row yet. B15. There we go. Down to the bottom row, we got G51. And 41. There we go. So there's a winner of $3 so far and counting. There we go, Ladybug. You're a winner. So you got at least 6 entries. Yeah, Bailey. I don't know how old you are, young lady. I know you're in Canada somewhere. So if you are underage and you have your parental permission, you can send me your address and I'll send you one. They come in at, only reason I say that is because they come in Amazon. I'll show you. They come in Amazon in a pack of 3, and I certainly don't need all 3 of them. Like, one of them will last you your lifetime, right? Oh, you're 44? Oh, holy smokes. Yeah. My email is actually on the channel. allthingscountry74@gmail. So, yeah. So, N41. Yeah, if you want one, I'll send you one. No big deal. I-19. Holy smokes, Ladybug. You could have a smoking ticket here. You don't know. I-23, the old Michael Jordan. Jeff's YouTube, you're 51. Well, that makes 2 of us. Don't make such a big deal out of it, all right? Don't be like that. Welcome in, by the way. 075. B9. B9 there. There's another row for Ladybug. Awesome. Moneybug, Ladybug. I hear you, Bailey. So Ladybug wins another row, so she's up to 9 entries. It's awesome. I-28. And the last number is G60. G60. There's another row for Ladybug. Look at you go. All right, so Ladybug has, let's see, 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. So that's 9, plus 3 just for picking the right ticket. So that's 12 entries for Moneybug, Ladybug. Sorry, for those that don't know, I call her Ladybug because I know her from Maggie's, but let's see if she won 15 on the bonus as well. That would be funny. We'll find a 7 in here. 18, 3. No 7. However, got 3 rows. $9. Plus 3 for guessing the right ticket. So Bailey, you win. Hang on a second. Let me get this. So 12 entries for Moneybug, Ladybug. Awesome. Congrats, Ladybug. Way to go. Beginner's luck. So Bailey, we give away. We have a big giveaway coming at the end of the month, which is like a subscriber appreciation giveaway. There's going to be 2 bags of gold painter where you can pan for gold at home. And there's also going to be a custom-made bushcraft knife from myself as a 3rd prize. You're welcome, Ladybug. Thanks for swinging by. Love the Michael Jordan avatar, by the way. Yeah. So that's what that's for, Bailey. And then every 3 months we do a huge drawing. It's usually got, like I throw in 4 bags of pay dirt, but then other people throw in stuff usually as well. So most of it is for gold, winning gold pay dirt, pan at home, but some of it's knives and outdoor stuff and that. But yeah, way to go, Ladybug. That's awesome. Sweet. All right, guys. So make sure you guys are going to head over to Curtis's. Wish him a happy birthday. It's pinned at the top. Turn your notifications on. Maybe I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I don't even know why I'm sitting down because I'm going to have to get right back up. Cheers, legends. Been a great Sunday. We were missing a few people because there's lots of rendezvous and stuff going on. Great to know that people are getting out and outside anyways, instead of just hanging out on YouTube. Congrats, Ladybug. Congrats to all of today's awesome winners. Thank you. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out every Sunday. Always a great time. Those of you that are members, I'll see you on the Friday members only, where we'll be doing like 10 scratch tickets. It'll be a great time. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Appreciate all of you.